Yo, what's up? This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club with another Get You Ripped meal. Okay, what we're going to do today, we're going to do chicken breasts. Alright? So, I go to the supermarket and what I do is, this is how I decide what show I'm going to do. Whatever's on sale, I'm going to make a fat-burning meal. So I got a good deal on these chicken breasts here, 3 chicken breasts, okay? We don't want to use any of the dark meat. So what I did ahead of time, we're going to put this in the oven. But what I like to do, so it's not in the oven that long and it gets done fast, I boil it first. So I've got a pot of water here boiling, alright? And I'm going to take these 3 chicken breasts now, and I'm going to boil them for a while. Because I really technically want them to be cooked, alright? And then what we're going to do, we're just going to roast it to brown it and cook the vegetables. So let me just throw these right in there. Now be careful, because before you put this in there, you have to make sure the water is boiling. And it's very, very important. That steam is very dangerous. Make sure you use a pot holder and stay away from it and let that boil down. Okay, so while we got this chicken boiling, and it's a rolling boil here, and I want to really boil this. These are pretty big chicken breasts, so I'm going to say I want these to boil at least 15 to 20 minutes. And what I usually do is I take a knife and a fork, I cut it open, it's not pink on the inside, we're done. So let that cook a while. Now, this is a little different how I'm going to do this. I went to the supermarket. This is a package of some vegetables here for soup, okay, even though we're going to roast it. So I've got a carrot here. I've got this peeled already. I'm going to cut the end off right there, cut the end off right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to split this open like this. I'm going to bring it down like this. Now, this is what came in it. Now, if you want to add more carrots or more onions or whatever it might be, that's all well and good. Okay? So we're going to take this a while, and I'm going to throw it right in the pan here. And I like to use these tins here for throwing away. It's less to wash. Okay, we got a parsnip here. We're going to peel this down here. Alright, these are really good. Okay, so let's just peel this off a little bit. Alright, that's good. Put this over to the side here. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the carrot. We're going to cut this down. And it all depends how big they are. You might have to cut them a little smaller. Okay, and then don't forget what we're going to do over here. We're going to cut the ends off here. Put that over to the side. Cut the ends off here. Put it over to the side. And cut these up like this. Now, if you want to cut smaller pieces, by all means, cut them in smaller pieces. It's fine. Now, here, what we got going here now, we got an onion in here. Okay, I'm going to cut the ends off the onion. The ends off the onion here. Now, this is going to be a little different. I'm not peeling it. Okay? I don't want to peel it, because we're not going to technically eat the onion. I have it for flavor, but this is going to darken it up. But you'll see at the end how this works out. We're going to throw the onion right in there. Okay, I've got some celery here. Okay, now this celery is cut up in a pretty good, decent size. So what I think I'm going to do is just give it one shot here. Now, which I didn't mention ahead of time, this has been unwrapped. I've washed this. I've washed this already. Okay, now, this is a great thing too, a leek. Okay, these are all been washed because leeks are a little dirty. You know, they got a little dirt in them. So what we're going to do, we're going to split this down here. Cut it down like this, and we're going to throw this in. Alright? Okay, here we go. Here, I'm going to cut this one end off here. Cut it down like this. Like I said, if you want to make smaller pieces, fine. I kind of like to make them big. Okay? Put this down like this. Alright, now, like I said, this is a package that you would use for soup, but we're going to do it a little different, and you'll see at the end why. Okay, we've got some sage, we got some parsley, we got all of that in there. It comes in there. Let's move this over to the side. Okay, let me throw this over here a minute. All right, now we're going to have this all down here nice like this. Now what I'm going to do is, I've had this cooking for a while now. I'm going to shut this off. Okay, you got to be really, really careful with this. Okay, I've already cut it up, cut a piece up to see if it's done, which it is. All right, and like I said, be extra careful with this because it's very hot. I'm going to take this chicken here. Okay, and we're going to put it down like this. Now, you could get a bigger tin and make more of this, okay, so you have enough chicken for the week. Okay, so let's get this in here. And like I said, be very, very careful of this because it's quite hot. I'm going to put this back over here. Let's take this out of the way. Okay, now I've got some mushrooms that are cut up and been washed. I'm going to throw the mushrooms around here. All right. I have some frozen, okay, I always use this, string beans. I'm going to throw that in there. Now remember, the chicken technically is cooked. Okay, now definitely remember, no salt, sodium free. Very important to use this and use a lot of it. Okay, we've got some paprika. Let's put a little paprika on here. Beautiful. Pepper. Now, if you want to throw a little garlic in here, that's up to you. Okay. Now, I've got my oven over here, preheated, okay, at 350. I'm going to cover this with the tin foil. It's preheated for 350. I'm going to leave it on the 350. Let's just put a little cover on here like this. Okay, and I'm going to throw this in the oven. I'm going to let this cook for about, remember, the chicken technically is cooked. So I'm going to put this in the oven and let the vegetables cook for, I'm going to say maybe about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to take the fork. When I can put the fork through the carrots, it's done. When it's done like that, I'm going to take the tin foil off, okay, put the top burner onto the stove just to brown the top of the chicken. So let's get this right in the oven. Okay, be careful. Always use the pot holders. The ovens are hot. Okay, I've already taken the tin foil off the chicken. I turned it up high on broil. I've got the top of it nice and brown the way I like it. So I shut this off and we're going to take this out. Okay, just be careful because this stuff is very, 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 very hot. All right, now I'm going to show you how to build a fat-burning plate. What I'm going to do here, I've got a nice piece of chicken right here. I'm going to take this here and I'm going to put it, watch, it's a little hot there, right on the plate. Okay, so what I did now, I took this out. I took some of the carrots, the string beans, the celery, and the mushrooms, and of course one piece of chicken, okay, for our meal over here. The other two I put to the side. You can put this in the refrigerator. You can have it, you know, the next day for lunch or dinner. Now, I left the rest of these vegetables in here, what you see here, okay? And I'm telling you the reason for that. Now, I'm going to make a little sauce for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some stewed tomatoes, okay? And I'm going to throw a couple of the stewed tomatoes in here. Okay, not the whole thing. Now, I'm going to take some of this stock here. Add that in there, a little bit. We're going to blend it in our blender. Okay, like that. All right, now this is optional. This is optional if you want to have a little sauce on here, okay? So it's a 1, 2, 3 fixed little gravy, okay? And I didn't blend it up that much for the one simple reason. I wanted to have the stewed tomatoes a little bit chunky on here. So we're going to put this here on the side like this, some of the stewed tomatoes. And I'm going to take some of this sauce and put this over here. A couple more stewed tomatoes in here. A little more of the sauce on here. It's a light tomato sauce. Definitely, you need to add no salt again to this meal. Okay, now this is what I want to talk about. This is a fat-burning plate. This is a fast carb, a slow carb, and a protein. Now what we're going to do in our next show, I'm going to tell you how we're going to take what we have left over here and we're going to make a special fat-burning soup with that in our next show. But right now I want you to look at this meal. fast carb, slow carb, and a protein. It's going to get you ripped, make you lose weight, get you in the best shape of your life. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm the real deal when it comes to weight loss meals.